Hello, welcome back to WWE 2K20 Monday Night Raw. Coming off of NXT UK TakeOver, we have witnessed quite the match that we had on Raw actually before this, and that was Roman Reigns versus Gavin Henderson, which ended with the Shield coming back to face off against Gavin. So, anyways, we saw the Shield come back, and now we will be seeing Cesaro. Wait, what? Cesaro's not in this match. Sheamus. It is Sheamus, not Cesaro. I guess I forgot to separate their entrances. They're still together as a team, it's just they're more pushing for singles. But it is Sheamus, one half of The Bar. He is in a triple threat match to start off the night. Figured I started out with a strong match of Sheamus, and then he will be facing off against two other competitors, obviously. And first one out, we'll go ahead and skip past Sheamus's entrance, seeing as it's actually Sheamus and Cesaro's entrance. I don't know what it's doing to the screen, but I can see the edge, the little corner on the edge is glitching out. Anyways, Chad Gable is the second competitor in this matchup here tonight, making his first appearance on WWE 2K20, as he'll be facing off against Sheamus, as well as the third competitor, which I honestly forgot who I put in this match, so... Oh yeah, R-Truth, yeah. So it's Sheamus versus R-Truth versus Chad Gable. And not for anything in particular, just more of giving them a little bit of a boost in popularity. It's just a triple threat match to kick off Raw. So they just thought it was a good idea. So he had it instated. Which Drew McIntyre is pretty pissed off about not getting a rematch clause. Therefore, he will be facing off against Triple H at the Champion of Champions pay-per-view. Obviously, he won't be able to use a rematch during that pay-per-view or have any kind of title match during that pay-per-view, as all of the champions will be in a match of their own. So there will be no title defenses in that entire pay-per-view. Anyways, let's go ahead and skip the wrapping, because I don't think you can actually hear it. And let's get into this matchup here on Raw. So it's Sheamus, Chad Gable, and R-Truth. Sheamus immediately taken down by Chad Gable with a flying head scissors, it looked like. It looked like he was flying up in the air for a second. And then R-Truth going for a pin right off the bat. Does manage to get a 1 count on Chad Gable. Chad Gable instantly targeted by both people. Apparently he's not a very popular person backstage. Now R-Truth going after Sheamus, who is slung up against the ropes, and he slams him across the chest on the top rope. R-Truth does, and now Chad Gable getting into the conflict with an arm drag, and he goes for the pin on R-Truth. 1 count. Ooh, almost a 2 count. Should have been rope break, seeing as he actually kicked the rope. Chad Gable now going after Sheamus and failing to do so, as Sheamus lays out Chad Gable, and now R-Truth going after him as well. All three men going after each other. Nobody's really working together. It's more of who can get the shot off first. And as far as Chad Gable is concerned, he cannot, as Sheamus and R-Truth are battling out in the ring while Chad Gable is on the outside, knocked out. So, anyways, the action in the ring is happening, and R-Truth is not doing too good against Sheamus. Sheamus now attacking Chad Gable, who just woke up, and oh boy, a suplex of sorts over his own head, slamming Chad Gable down into the corner again, and now R-Truth fighting back against Sheamus with a double drop kick, laying out Sheamus in the center of the ring, and Sheamus rolling to the outside. I believe he has been knocked out cold by R-Truth. R-Truth trying to submit Chad Gable. Sheamus not able to break anything up, but Chad Gable is able to manage to get out of it. And he does fling R-Truth across the ring. And now it looks like Sheamus has gotten a chair as Chad Gable goes down against R-Truth. But who's he going to connect with first? Oh, it looks like Chad Gable in another submission? No, okay. Just another move on R-Truth. And R-Truth safe from the chair for now. Chad Gable, not so lucky, but he does manage to grab the chair out of Sheamus's hand. And Sheamus meets the chair on the floor. He slams his face on top of it. And now Chad Gable with a baseball bat to the gut of Sheamus. Sheamus just dodging out of the way so he doesn't get hit in the head by it. And R-Truth went for something. Hit with an elbow from Chad Gable. And he drops the bat. And now Chad is on top. The one they targeted in the beginning is now the one that is currently winning the match. Though not for much longer, as Sheamus has a chair, but Sheamus' chair thrown out of the way by Chad Gable, who does hit him with a big German suplex. And he gives the bat again, going for R-Truth this time. R-Truth gets the bat back, throws it on Sheamus, and then throws Chad Gable. Oh! I've never seen that combo before in my life. He bounced him off the steps, and as he was rebounding off the steps, he drop-kicked him. Now Sheamus also going after Gable. Gable seems to be the target of the match here tonight. And both men going after Gable now. Gable hit with a baseball bat before R-Truth rips it away from him to go after Gable. They're literally fighting each other to see who can fight Gable, which is rather interesting. That clicking sound would be my rings as I'm taking them off. It's uncomfortable, and it looks like R-Truth is in trouble in the ring as Sheamus with a suplex, and now Gable getting back into the ring with a baseball bat. Sheamus is distracted by the crowd, and a bat to the back lands him in the corner. Is Gable going to strike again? Yes! Oh, he goes after R-Truth, but R-Truth gets it back. And R-Truth with a clothesline, flattening Gable in the center of the ring. Every single person is in the ring now. Goes for the pin. One count. Only a 1 count. And Gable going after Sheamus into an underhook suplex. And an elbow down onto Sheamus's forehead again. And now R-Truth with the baseball bat, taking it out on Gable. Goes for another strike. Gable gets out of the way, takes the bat from him, and he goes for a swing. He does not connect, unfortunately for him, though. And he's met with another bat to the head, and he's knocked out. He's done for. Slowly picked up to his feet again. R-Truth with a spinning elbow. And he goes for the pin. I think that was a signature. I don't remember what it's called. And he just hit his finisher on Sheamus. He could win it right here. R-Truth. 1, 2, 3. He has won it. R-Truth is the winner of the triple threat match at the very beginning of Raw, as R-Truth took on Chad Gable and Sheamus. Both men going after Gable. Gable apparently not a very liked superstar by these two. But R-Truth able to hit his signature on Gable and then hit his finisher on Sheamus to end the match. Here we see him trying to pin Chad Gable, and then there's the signature on Gable. He goes for the pin again, only gets a 2 count there, and then he hits Sheamus with what looked like a flatliner, and he pins him for the 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and that ends the matchup here tonight for R-Truth. We'll have to see where he can go from here. It's a pretty big win for him. Sheamus not being a very easy competitor, and he did manage to pin Sheamus. And so now let's move on into the next match on Raw. And that match is actually Author of Pain the Authors of Pain will be taking on Heavy Machinery in their debut match, which we've not seen Otis or Tucker on WWE 2K20 quite yet. I personally am not a big fan of Otis. I don't know much about Tucker, but I do like the Authors of Pain. They are two of the biggest men in the WWE right now. Well, on Raw, anyways, on 2K20. And they did have a little bit of a scuffle last match they had. At the end of it, they kind of pushed each other around a little bit. They weren't too happy with how the match went. Despite, I believe they did win, but despite winning, they were not happy with each other. And we will have to see how that plays into effect here on this match here tonight on Raw, as we bring out Heavy Machinery. Also, their getup is just so cool looking. The bulletproof vests and the steel helmets, the steel masks. And there's Otis and Tucker. Otis Otis looks like he got hit by a defibrillator before he came out here. He seems to be having a little bit of a seizure. I don't know if that's a glitch in WWE 2K20 or if that's how he actually moves. But that's a little bit strange, to say the least. He's shaking a little bit. He's I don't know if we need medical staff out here or something. He seems to be having like a stroke. I'm not sure what's happening, but Otis seems to be pumped up or being electrified, so no, not yet. The Rock's not here until the final match, where he will be taking on Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. First Universal Championship defense by Braun Strowman, and the first Universal Championship defense on Monday Night Raw. We have had a United States match in which The Miz successfully defended the championship against AJ Styles. Otis out here first, taking on Akam. Akam, if you remember correctly, has the elbow pad on the right arm and not a full tattoo. That's how I can differentiate him from Razor. And Otis laying out Akam right off the bat. Otis doing a lot better than I thought he would. Must be because he's pumped full of electricity right now. The voltage is getting to him. As Akam is now taking it out on Tucker, who is Otis's tag team partner. Haven't seen either of them on Raw before, but they are making their debut here tonight. And they are hoping for a win. But Akam and Razor also hoping for a win. They did win their last match, however they did not really agree with each other afterwards. They go for the powerbomb, slamming Tucker down on his back. Tucker trying to crawl to get the tag, but he did not make it, as Razor is now attacking him, taking the offense. And Tucker not able to do much of anything quite yet in this matchup here tonight. He does manage to get a headbutt on Razor, and he goes for a crossbody, and it doesn't connect. Razor completely in control here, taking complete control of this matchup, and complete control over Tucker as he hits him with a knee, laying him out flat. Now what's he doing? He's bringing him back into the corner. He's going to tag in Akam, and they're just going to take it out on Tucker. It doesn't look like they're going to give him even a chance to tag in Otis. Tucker slammed hard against the ring. And now Akam going for a suplex. And he doesn't even fall with it. Tucker's a pretty big guy to be doing that to. They are heavy machinery. They're not exactly light machinery. Tucker pulling something out. Trying to harness the inner beast within him. But he's met with a shoulder breaker by Akam. Trying to go into the corner to tag in Otis. Is Akam going to let him tag in? And it looks like he's going to let him tag in. Tucker taking a really long time to get to the corner. Akam instantly flattened by Otis, the bigger man, and he's thrown over the back. The big back body drop by Akam, landing him in the center of the ring. And now Otis taking the heat of the Authors of Pain. A big clothesline from Akam lays out Otis once again. And Otis not able to get back to his feet. Just knocked out cold there. He's hooked up against the ropes. Using the bottom rope to try and work his way up to his feet again, but Razor is already there. He reverses whatever Razor was going for, hits him with a right hook, and he goes for the pin. And not even a 1 count on Razor as Razor kicks out. Otis going for something again, doesn't connect with it as Razor is too quick for him with a big headbutt. Razor not even letting him get close to Tucker. Otis manages to get out of it, but Razor does take control again. And now he's got him on the top rope, slamming him in the back and bouncing him off the ropes. And Otis has collapsed now. I don't know if either Otis or Tucker are going to be able to get back into this matchup here tonight, as they have both been taken advantage of by Authors of Pain, who are now destroying Otis in their corner with a gut check from both Akam and Razor. Akam allowing Otis to go and tag in Tucker once again, allowing the tag. Razor was not allowing any tags whatsoever. He wanted to keep Tucker in, and then when Akam let Tucker tag out, he wanted to keep Otis in. Razor obviously better at the tactics of a tag team match. That was a big drop by Akam. Akam not very good at tactics, it seems, here in this matchup tonight, and he is met with a kick to the gut. That is a big slam by Tucker. He does slam him down onto the ring. It looks like he's clutching his shoulder. Could have hurt that shoulder on his left arm. And a big slap across the chest of Akam. Akam in trouble here, as he's slammed down to the mat by Tucker. Tucker now getting some offense in for the first time in the matchup, as he was just fully taken advantage of by Akam and Razor individually. And now he's going for a signature, it looks like. No, but he does have a signature ready. He could go for the signature here. He's just waiting for Akam to wake up, to get back up to his feet, pulls him back up to his feet, and he's going to take him into the corner with Otis. And he does manage to get him to the corner. I thought Akam was going to be able to fight out of that, but he does not successfully fight out of it. The ref almost knocked out of the way. And a big drop by Otis. Otis not seeing the tag in, thinking Akam is coming, but he does manage to get out of the way of Razor. And now Akam is knocked out, and Razor is the only one in the ring. And Otis has the advantage here. Not in health, but he does have the upper hand. It is a 2-on-1 right now. Akam being knocked out, and it looks like he's going for the finish. Otis is trying to finish this match right here on Razor. Not a very smart move, though, as Razor hasn't been in much of the match. What he has been in, he hasn't been hit at all. Goes for the pin, only a 2 count, as expected, and Razor's back up to his feet. Otis needs to turn around. Otis able to get the takedown off in time to take down Razor. Razor down to yellow health as Otis rolls him over, picks him up, and he just throws him across the ring. Threw him at the ref. Otis is trying to attack the ref now. Are they turning heel? Is he going to throw him at the ref again? No, okay. I thought he was going to throw him at the ref again. But Otis targeting the ref and Razor now. Slamming him down. Looked almost like the world's strongest slam. Otis with a pin, 1-2. Kick out at 2.5. Otis with a near fall on Razor. Razor not looking too good. Tucker's got a signature saved up. Akam and Razor both individually have what? I'm confused by that. I'm at a loss for words. As Tucker got tagged in by Otis, and then Tucker tagged in Otis. I'm not sure how that happened. Otis going up top to try and attack Razor, but Razor tags out. And Otis still goes for the attack on Akam, but Akam gets out of the way in time. But he is caught by a belly-to-belly, but he gets out of it with a headbutt. Hits him with a right hook. Knocks him flat. Otis tries to get out of the way. He misses the strike. And he does get out of it as he's leaned up against the ropes. And Akam tries to take advantage of it. He does! He does take advantage as he throws Otis across the ring. That's a big man to pick up by the throat and just launch like that. That is very intimidating to see happen to a competitor like that. And now he's slamming him back down onto the ring. He's getting ready for the finisher. I believe it is a powerbomb. Yes, it is. He's going for the finish. Taken for a ride, and he goes for the pin. No, he doesn't go for the pin. He sits him back up. What is he doing here? I've never seen somebody hit the finisher. Oh, he's going for another? No. Now he goes for a knee strike. And another strike. And another. But Otis gets out of that one, and he hits him with a clothesline. And Akam is taken off his feet. And now Otis is buffering? Okay. Otis going for the pin. One. Kick out at one. Not looking good for Otis. Otis should not have taken so much time standing in the corner. He does manage to hit him over the head. But Akam wake again. He's going for a pump handle suplex. Ooh! Big slam down onto the ring again. And a kick to the gut. And a strike over the back. And now Akam just posing over Otis's body as Otis is unable to move. Otis might be injured. Otis hit with a right hook and knocked out cold. He was barely standing for a second, and then hit with a knee to the head and another right hook. And Akam is just firing off on Otis. Heavy machinery is not looking too good here. The belly-to-belly suplex by Akam. And he's really taking it to Otis. Otis might be injured. He's got a head injury potentially. And Akam just targeting the head of Otis. Otis does manage to get out of it. Slings him into the corner and he tags him in for a tag move. Double strike to the gut. Oh, they just crushed the referee. The referee just vanished for a second. Otis really trying to attack that ref. I think Otis thinks that the ref is part of Authors of Pain. I think Otis is a little confused. A little bit too much electroshock therapy before the beginning of the match. Tucker with a few moves, and he goes for the pin. 1, 2, and it's broken up by Razor. He goes for the finish. Tucker is ready for the finish here. And he does manage to get the trapped arm belly-to-belly suplex. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, broken up by Razor. Razor saving the matchup here tonight, which I'm honestly surprised by. Oh, and Akam fighting back in a clothesline over the top rope. Akam now tagging in Razor. And now Razor going on to the outside to meet Tucker, who's already on the floor, knocked out. Throwing him back into the ring. He's probably going to go for a pin here. I don't see why he wouldn't. Actually, he's got a finisher saved up. He goes for a suplex instead, slamming him straight down in the corner onto the ring. And he picks him up again, and another big slam, landing him on the knee. But Tucker, from behind, rolls out of the way and hits him with a back suplex. Razor back to his feet again. He goes for the finish. He hits him with the power bomb, and he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Authors of Pain have won their second match on Raw as they take out Otis and Tucker. Heavy machinery, and Otis possibly injured in that matchup, taking red head damage and being targeted profusely by Akam. Could spawn a feud between Akam and Otis, potentially, depending on how Akam and Razor go, seeing as they are in a bit of a tussle right now with each other. They're not exactly very team-oriented right now. Right there, Otis buffered for a minute. I guess he's been taking electroshock therapy a little bit too seriously. And that is the end of that matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Let's get into the next match. And for the next match, it will be Xavier Woods. And he will be facing off against none other than Bo Dallas. Do you believe in Bo Dallas? Will Bo Dallas be able to topple Xavier Woods, who has in the past been doing pretty good actually in his singles run? He did make it to the Money in the Bank ladder match, almost winning it several times. Unfortunately, his wizardry did not pay off, as he was out-wizarded by the Undertaker. The reference I'm referring to is the fact that that match seemed to be very interesting in the fact that Xavier Woods, Kane, and Undertaker all seemed to be able to do things that some would describe as inhuman. You know, like throwing people across the ring. At one point in time, Xavier Woods hit somebody and it affected somebody else. Yeah, it was a very entertaining match, to say the least. And he will be facing off against Mr. Bo Dallas here tonight. And Bo Dallas getting all pumped up before he enters the ring. Quite a few boos from the crowd on Bo Dallas, however, unfortunately. Obviously bringing back his old attire from back in 2015 when he was undefeated. He went, I believe it was 7-0, and then he lost Xavier Woods right out of the gate. With a suplex, he goes for the pin. I believe he went 7-0 before he lost a Battle Royal. And then his streak continued. Singles-wise, he went more than 7-0, but match-wise, he got to 7-0 and then lost. I think he was the third to last person out. Roman Reigns winning that match. And a kick to the gut. And, a face breaker by Xavier Woods. That is the finisher of Gavin Henderson. He goes for it. No, he goes for a rotating neck breaker. Shouting out to the New Day, his former team, his former stable. And a front flip powerbomb onto the outside, onto Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas not looking too good here. He ducks under the punch, and he does manage to get a kick. And a flying neck breaker over the top of the stairs. And a knee drop onto Xavier Woods on the outside. And an elbow strike. Now he's taking the offense. What I was just saying about him not looking too good, he is looking pretty good now. Seems to get his offense back into effect. He's slammed into the stairs by Xavier Woods. I spoke too soon once again. I seem to be in a good habit of doing that. And now Bo Dallas rolled into the center of the ring. Is Bo Dallas going to pull off his first win on Monday Night Raw and start out a new streak? Or is Xavier Woods going to continue to try at a singles push, a singles run in the WWE Monday Night Raw? And he slams him down. And a guillotine to the bottom rope. That's gotta hurt Bo Dallas' neck. He goes for the pin. One. Kick out at one. Bo Dallas back up to his feet already. Going for a strike. Doesn't really connect. It kind of looked like it connected, but apparently not, as Xavier Woods was not affected by it. A few strikes in the corner of the ring. He goes for another strike. Bo Dallas rolled out of the way just to be met with an elbow to the top of the head. And now Xavier Woods laying him up against the ropes. And another guillotine to the bottom rope. He's really targeting the head of Bo Dallas now. He goes for the pin. One. Kick out at one. Bo Dallas is already back up to his feet. Xavier Woods could be in trouble here. Bo Dallas again just taunting at him, letting him get back up to his feet, and Xavier taking advantage of it, slamming him straight down on the mat, and then rolling him into a facebuster. That's his signature. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. He does manage to pick up the win here tonight on Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas not really being much of competition, not even being able to start out his winning streak that he wanted to start out. He believed, and Xavier did too. And Xavier pulling out the win here on Monday Night Raw, leaving Bo Dallas to have a record of 0-0 now. He was hoping to start a new record. He brought out the old and tire and everything, hoping to go 7-0 once again, or much more, but he was not able to do so, unfortunately, as Xavier Woods does pick up the win with the signature rolling facebuster here on Raw. And it looks like Xavier is here celebrating in the ring, and he's got it back. He's got the trombone again, playing the New Day theme song for himself. And for the next match, it will be Sami Zayn being sent out by Kevin Owens, his old best friend. He and Kevin Owens and Jericho are all great friends, and so Sami Zayn is coming out to test the strength of Dean Ambrose, as Dean faced off against Chris Jericho in the past, and now he'll be facing off against Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens still testing the waters, seeing who he wants to face at Extreme Rules for his United States Championship. Obviously, after retaining it to Shinsuke Nakamura, he is looking for a new competitor to face him, which can't be said the same about some of the other champions. We haven't seen The Miz since he retained his title, and then Braun Strowman obviously will be defending his title tonight against The Rock, the electrifying one, and that was a forced match because of his botched match where he won the Universal title. Anyways, let's go ahead and bring out Dean Ambrose. Now this is breaking the fourth wall, but I did redesign Dean Ambrose's look and character, and now he looks 100% like Dean Ambrose did. Actually, he looks better than the WWE 2K19 render of Dean Ambrose, which was the last game he was officially in. And somehow I managed to pull off a look that looks a lot more realistic than WWE's own rendition of Dean. Anyways, it will be Dean Ambrose in the ring here tonight, facing off against Sami Zayn. So let's go ahead and get this match kicked off. Obviously, you can see in the back that it is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins who are in Dean Ambrose's corner tonight. So let's go ahead and get this match underway, so we try and determine if Kevin Owens wants to face Dean Ambrose or not. He's really testing the waters here, not wanting to confirm anything with Dean quite yet. Dean instantly into a lock with Sami Zayn, and does manage to get the upper hand there, slamming him straight down onto the mat. Sami back up to his feet, and a little bit more technical wrestling as Sami Zayn pushes him into the corner. And the ref is going to have to get in between. Sami Zayn with a cheap shot. And once again, they're locking arms. And this time, Dean with the upper hand, getting him into the corner. The ref is going to have to break him up again. And Dean doesn't even go for a cheap shot that time. Dean with a suplex. He didn't even, like, it looked effortless. It looked like he didn't even use an ounce of his energy on that. And the headbutts on Sami Zayn knocks him out again, rolling to the outside. where Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns wait for him, and a strike across the face. The right hook from Dean Ambrose, and he goes for the pin. 1 count, and a kick out at 1. Dean getting him into a headlock, head scissors, and a few elbow strikes to the top of the head. That can't feel good on Sami Zayn. That is the softest part of your skull, the very, very top. Or no, that's the hardest part of the skull. I don't know why they target the top of the head then. Because the softest part would be like the temple. Because the hardest part is the top. That's why you headbutt with the top of your head. Because it hurts the least. But, you know, whatever. An elbow drop. A big, big elbow drop from the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. And a roll-up from Sami Zayn. 1. Kick out at 1. Sami Zayn trying to pull a fast one on Dean. Kick to the back of Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose could be in trouble here. Kick to the front this time. Oh, what's happening here? Sami Zayn's running away. Sami Zayn's had enough. He's done. No, he runs back. It was just a false alarm. Nope. Dean is over. They rung the bell. Sami Zayn gave up. Dean's just walking back to the locker room. He has no dams to give. Sami Zayn following him. Oh. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Is this going to turn into a brawl? Sami Zayn is scared of the Shield. Hitting Dean with a strike and running back to the ring. Dean's done with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn quitting the match. Kevin Owens can't be happy with that. I'm sure there will be repercussions with Sami Zayn. Oh, it looks like the match hasn't ended yet. Looks like Sami Zayn is coming back out. The match hasn't ended. Sami Zayn ran away, but now he's playing mind games on Dean Ambrose. Looked like he was going for a roll-up there. Sami running back to the ring, trying to get a count out on Dean. Is Dean going to be able to get back in time? He does manage to get back into the ring in time, and Sami wasn't prepared for it. He thought he was getting a count out or KO or cutter by Dean Ambrose. And he picks him up for a slam over the back. Sami Zayn not wanting to be in this match anymore. He already gave up. The match should have already been ended. Now he's fighting just to survive this match now. Trying to attack Dean. Trying to play mind games with him. I'm sure Kevin Owens is confused what the hell is going on right now. As that did not seem like a good plan for Sami Zayn as Dean Ambrose takes control again, but he's met with the top rope as Sami Zayn hangs up on the top rope. Picking him back up to his feet. And he goes for a package suplex. No, a package pile driver it looked like. Goes for another stomp on him. Doesn't connect. Dean with a rolling neck breaker. Kicked him in the face. And is he going to go for... No, okay. I thought he was going to go for the signature. The elbow off the top rope. Picks him up for a suplex. Slams it back down effortlessly. And Sami Zayn is in big trouble here. He's met with a dirty deeds. It could be over. It's over right now. No. He picks him back up. Goes for something. Doesn't connect. Sami Zayn front flip over Dean Ambrose. And rolling him up to a powerbomb. Flying neck breaker. Or flying cutter, I guess. Neck breakers to the back. Oh, Sami Zayn went for something. Doesn't connect. He slammed into the bottom turnbuckle. And he does manage to kick Dean in the face to get him away. And hits him with an elbow drop. But will it be enough? He goes up top. What's he doing up here? Nothing, apparently. He's just waiting, perched, ready for Dean to get back up to his feet. He goes for a drop kick, and it connects with the face of Dean Ambrose. playing lots of mind games here tonight in this matchup. Kevin Owens can't be too happy about that, as it doesn't seem to be a very good idea. He does manage the sit-out powerbomb, and he goes for the pin on his signature. Is he going to be able to put away Dean Ambrose? One kick out at one. That's not good for Sami Zayn. Dean Ambrose. Oh, I thought Dean was going to be able to pull something out, but no, Sami does get him down to the ring, down to the mat again in a headlock. Is Dean going to be able to fight his way out of it? He does. He does manage to fight his way out. A few gut shots. He's got a finisher saved up. He could hit him with the dirty deeds. And he manages to roll him back into a dirty deeds by Dean Ambrose. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose is your winner. He has beaten Sami Zayn tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw. And we'll have to see what this means for Sami Zayn, as Zayn really trying to play some mind games, and it kind of went against him, to be honest. He gave up at first, and then Dean was ready to just walk out and give it up, call it quits. And then Sami Zayn trying to take advantage of him from behind, trying to get the upper hand on him, and he just got beaten. He got beaten to a pulp. Anyways, let's get into our main event, Universal Championship match on Monday Night Raw. And the following contest will be for the Universal Championship, and it will be The Rock against Braun Strowman in a one fall for the title. And out first is the electrifying one, The Rock, who won a fatal 4-way, pinning Drew McIntyre, who had a rematch clause, and he'll be facing Triple H at Champion of Champions to try and earn back a rematch clause. Try and be in a Universal Championship match. Now, if The Rock wins, Triple H originally had said that Braun Strowman will not get a rematch, as both he and Drew McIntyre did not show off their performance very well, according to Triple H on Money in the Bank in the main event. But if Drew McIntyre is able to beat Triple H might have to take his word back. If The Rock wins tonight, it could be a triple threat match against none other than Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. And not to forget that The Undertaker does have the Money in the Bank briefcase. He could cash it in tonight after the matchup and potentially win the championship. We could have a whole slew of different outcomes of the Universal Championship match tonight. Could be The Rock, could be Braun Strowman, could be The Undertaker. This could lead into a triple threat match that could end in The Rock, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, or The Undertaker taking the championship. We'll just have to see how it goes as we kick off this match. Let's go ahead and bring out Braun Strowman, who is accompanied to the ring by Bray Wyatt, the big man, the Universal Champion, Braun Strowman. And I'm sure everyone is eagerly waiting this main event. And here they are, Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman coming out with sledgehammers. This doesn't bode well. This could be bad for The Rock. Remember, if he gets disqualified, he retains the title. So he could just be bringing these, well, not sledgehammers, but mallets to the ring to just beat the hell out of The Rock. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this matchup on Raw. In the main event match here tonight, it is for the Universal Championship. It's Braun Strowman in one corner and The Rock in the other. Challenger versus champion. Who will be going to the Champion of Champions match, and who will be representing the Universal Championship there? Will it be The Rock? Will it be Braun Strowman? Will it be The Undertaker? We'll just have to see. The Rock immediately with some fast offense on Braun Strowman. Braun not taking too many hits, thankfully for him. But The Rock is managing to get quite a bit of offense on him. Goes for a pin. Not even one count. I don't even know why he started to go for a pin against Braun Strowman. Rock, obviously, this is going to be a little bit harder of a match than just 3 hits and then a pin. You're not The Miz. You can't just hit him with a chair once and put him out of commission. Oh, Bray Wyatt getting involved in the matchup here as he distracts The Rock, and Braun Strowman with a headbutt from behind lays out The Rock. The Rock had the upper hand and he got distracted by Bray Wyatt. He goes for something. Braun Strowman gets out of it. A strike to the back. Ducks under the clothesline and does manage to clothesline the big man, the Monster Among Men. But Braun Strowman rolls out of the ring and he rolls back in very slowly. And he hits him with a right hook over the head. He picks him up for a slam onto the top rope. Snake eyes onto the top rope. Across the chest and neck area of The Rock. Just throwing The Rock across the ring. The Rock could be in trouble here. He doesn't want his first singles match to be a loss. He did lose the Money in the Bank ladder match. He was one of 3 legends brought back to WWE for the ladder match, and now he's made his appearance on Raw in a fatal 4-way, beating Drew McIntyre. And is he going to be able to manage to take the championship? Some say he should not be in this match. Some say Triple H is doing a bad job of GMing Raw, as he's already put The Rock into a championship match, despite him already being put automatically into the Money in the Bank match and losing that. He wasted his opportunity. He shouldn't get another opportunity, should he? That's just my opinion. But a DDT from Braun Strowman, and I don't think Braun Strowman wants The Rock to have this opportunity either. But The Rock is getting some offense in on Braun with several right hooks to the face of the Monster Among Men. Kick to the gut, another kick to the gut, and a third. Braun is not looking too good. Braun with a knee does manage to get out of the grasp of The Rock. Picks him up, slams him back down. That is the signature. He's going to go for the pin. Rolls him up, and he goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1.5. And The Rock isn't looking too good here. That's Braun Strowman getting ready for the finish, it looks like. No. Ooh, a knockout punch by Braun. And the Monster Among Men getting ready for the running power slam. No. He's saving that for later. Double axe handle from the top. And he pulls off The Rock's signature on The Rock. The Rock's not happy about that. And a DDT from The Rock again. And he's flexing on Braun Strowman. Both men. Oh, I was going to say both men in this matchup here so far, but not The Rock, as The Rock's hit from behind and slams straight down on his face. The finish from Braun Strowman. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.5. A near fall on The Rock. Braun Strowman almost retaining his title against the legend. And another knockout punch. And he busts open the head of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Double drop kick from Braun Strowman. Lays him out again. And just stomping on the chest. He is really taking it to the Hollywood superstar. He jumps up to his feet and is met by a double axe handle from the top rope. I just kicked my mic. Oh, and The Rock pulling him into the corner. Oh, but the ref gets in the way. Braun Strowman getting out of the way. Oh, he's getting a chair from Bray Wyatt. Oh, and he's hitting The Rock over the head. I'm not entirely sure why he just... Oh, God. This is taking a turn. Match is over. Braun retains. Thanks for watching.